I'm Lee Holcher with Napier Realtors ERA. Today I'm talking about why do I do what I want to do. I'm actually at my house, and I want you to just kind of keep an eye on the playhouse that's behind me, and you're also probably going to hear some thunder. It's like the 1st of September. It is so hot, which is what Virginia is. We say just wait a while, your weather is going to change. But back to real estate. I do what I do because I absolutely adore it. I love getting up in the morning. I love helping my buyers. I love helping my sellers. I love staying in the lives of everybody. So I thought I'd kind of tell you about it. So really, why I do it, I think it's genetic. I have always wanted to be a realtor. I waited until my son was able to drive because that just made it easier to do. But my daughter's got the bug, and even her 6-year-old daughter has the bug. So it is something in the gene pool. So how do I do it? Well, I do it in lots of ways. One way is that I have a very, very deep knowledge of my business. I've been doing this for over 20 years. I can go anywhere in the metropolitan area. I can go north of the river. I can go south of the river. I can do a condo downtown. I can do a farm out in Goochland or in Powhatan. I'm even looking at one to help someone sell out in Louisa. So I'm real comfortable going about anywhere. I'm also very comfortable with any price point. I'll help you buy a $50,000 house, and I'll help you buy a $2 million house. I'll help you sell a $50,000 house. I'll help you buy a $50 million house. So, I really do have deep knowledge, and that really comes to the fore when we have to work with things. Secondly, I'm very skillful at listening. I know the triggers. I know what you're trying to tell me. You may not know what it is, but I can kind of hear the message behind what you're saying, and I can do it with my buyers. I can also do it with my sellers. I can help you get to where you need to go, and part of my job is to kind of help you move along that path. In addition, I know the neighborhoods. I really do. I've done it for so long. I can go just about anywhere. I might not be able to take you to a street in a big neighborhood, but I sure know where the neighborhood is. I know the schools, I know the shops, I know the coffee shops. And then secondly, once I've done all of this, I really work hard at enclosing you and making you part of my circle, and I hope you make me part of your circle, so that when your family and friends need help with real estate, you say, oh my gosh, you've got to call Lee. She's just the very best. I really want you to call her and let her use you, and then you have to tell me about it. So how do I stay in your circle? Well, I do it lots of ways. One way is I'm always kind of touching you almost every month. I send out newsletters monthly. They often don't even have real estate in them. I'm just trying to give you information about things that are interesting or enticing or thought-provoking or knowledge-based or things to do. It's just a real potpourri of topics that I choose. My goal is that you'll hang on to it, so that when you are with that friend or that family member, you say, oh, let me go get this newsletter. You won't believe what she's going to do. And we do it. Secondly, I do pop bys. I go by your house and I just pop by. I often don't even come in to say, hi, here I am. I usually bring some silly little something and just kind of touch base and let you know I'm thinking about you. In addition, I write notes. I bet I write at least 50 notes a month, and I don't need much of a reason. It's a thank you for something, like if you sent me a referral. It's a, hey, I saw you had a birthday on Facebook. It's, oh, I'm so sorry you've been feeling ill. You got a new job. It doesn't have to be a lot, just to get a little thank you and say, hey, I'm just thinking about you and I'm aware of what's going on in your life. I also would take you out to coffee, lunch, dinner, drinks, because I just like having one-to-ones with the folks who have been either my clients or those of you who have really sent me a lot of business, and I really appreciate it when you send me referrals. And I also do it because I like to have fun. I like to play. I like to have people at my home. I like to try lots of different things. I thought I'd give you a little sense of what I'm doing this fall. For example, next week is the first day of school. Oh my gosh, it is late this year. In Virginia, we go the day after Labor Day, so it's going to be September the 8th. And I know there are lots of moms and dads and grandparents who have little ones in their lives, and they're thinking, hallelujah, school's starting, so we'll have a coffee. It's going to be a drop-by coffee here at my house. This is where I am. You see the playground back there? I have 5 grandkids from about 16 months to about 10 years old. We are really set up for kids. So the coffee is for the ones who have gone to school, but if you have little tag-alongs along that are still at home, bring them with you. We've got a cul-de-sac for trikes. I've got the play. I've got all kinds of things they can do. Secondly, in October, I'm going to do mingling with singles. I have a client who's a bartender, and she's going to teach us how to make fancy cocktails. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'll be sending information out on that. In addition, Santa's coming to my house in the first Saturday in December. I'll be sending that out to all of you who have little ones in your lives. And I've got the guy with the red suit. I've got the professional photographer. We're going to have appointments, so you're not going to have to stand in line for hours. You're not going to have the swirl of all the little crying kids around you who've gotten scared. It'll just be nice and private. I'll even have crafts for the kids and nibbles for the parents. I'm also going to do a women's holiday breakfast, and I'm doing that the Wednesday between New Year's and between Christmas. And it'll just be a buffet, kind of a breakfast brunchy kind of thing from about 7 a.m. so you can come before work, or if you're not working that time, then you can just kind of drop in. Just a way to say thank you, have a chance to just, kind of enjoy the holidays. And then the final thing that I'm doing this fall that I'm very excited about is that we're going to be making pies that you can pick up the Tuesday night before Thanksgiving. It's my way of saying thank you, because if you used me to help you buy or sell a house this year, or if you have sent me referrals this year, I just want to say thank you. So I'm going to be making pies, and I'm a very good cook. My husband's going to be making pies. He loves baking and cooking, and our daughter, who is an amazing cook, is also going to help us make pies. So you'll be getting information on that as well. So why do I do what I do? It's because I absolutely love it and adore it, and I hope that my enthusiasm for what I love translates to you as I help you buy or sell a house. And remember, I'm Lee Hulcher with Napier Realtors, ERA.